Trying to change the world with an idea is great, but can you create a business to do so profitably? That's where Stephanie Sonnabend comes in. She has created 2020 Women on Boards, and welcome to the Language of Business.
Thank you, Greg.
Why did you create this organization?
In 2010, we were dismayed by the lack of progress women were making in getting onto corporate boards. Despite great efforts by women's organizations, the numbers hadn't moved in 10 years. And they were stuck. So I figured we had to do something else. Hence the formulation of 2020 Women on Boards.
And you chose 2020 because it was 10 years after the organization was founded?
Exactly. We wanted an achievable goal to get to 20%, and we figured having a goal with a deadline made so much more sense.
Why only women?
We wanted to be very focused on a single issue. And we felt that it's much easier to track women than if you looked at other forms of diversity, which gets to be a little more challenging tracking who actually is diverse.
How are you going to determine if a company has complied or not?
We do our own research and measure the number of women on boards. It's all public information, and we publish it in our directory on 2020wob.com. by the number of women that companies have on their boards.
But there are no member companies. These are all companies you're monitoring.
Correct. These are all public companies and a few private companies as well who are on the Fortune 1000 list or who self-report. And we just monitor them through public records. So
let's say 5 years has gone by and the metric hasn't moved at all. What do you do?
Well, fortunately, the metric has moved. And when we started the campaign, we were at 14.6%. And in our index, which is where we track the same companies, we're up to almost 19% as of 2015. So we're rapidly approaching our goal. But our strategy is to educate companies about why diverse boards are better, more profitable, and improve the bottom line, and advocate for change.
And do you think it's possible to advocate for change as a single organization?
Well, we partner with many, many other organizations, women's organizations, or any organization that is willing to partner with us and take this on, because our attitude is the more people talking about this issue and the greater the conversation on this, that is what will impact change.
We get to 2020 and you're 22%. What happens then?
We're thrilled, and then we will evaluate at that point whether we'll say that we've done our job and the organization goes away and we declare victory and go away, as many campaigns do. Or probably another group decides that to take it to 30%, because 20% we feel is just the minimum of what it means to be diverse. What we would really love is to companies get to at least to 30%, if not parity.
Do you think gender diversity is the only issue that has to be improved on boards?
No, I think there are a number of issues that need to be improved on boards. I am a big proponent of term limits. Not necessarily age limits, because people age differently, but I do believe that it's diversity of thought that's so important, is getting different perspectives with people from different backgrounds. And that requires refreshing boards, not just having the same group of men predominantly sit around talking about the same issues year after year after year. That is not vital in the 21st century.
What happens if you have no term limits and a permanent board of only women?
I don't think a permanent board of only women is valuable either, because again, it's about diversity of thought. Even on the 2020 Women on Boards, our board is diverse. We have equal number of men and women.
You have some events coming up in November. Tell us about them.
On November 17th, throughout the country, we'll have about 20 events going on the same day called the National Conversation on Board Diversity. And it's going to be very, very exciting to have thousands of people communicating, as well as a whole social media network going as well, talking about the conversation.
Stephanie, thank you.
Thank you, Greg.
Stephanie Sonnabend, founder of 2020 Women on Boards.